YouTube, this is Andrea here, and welcome to the next page in our mini album. We have a big flip, and that is 8 by 7 3/4, so you'll need to cut that out. Then we have a medium flip, which is 4 by 7 1/2. Then you have 2 tuck spots, and they are 1 1/2 by 7 2/8. Then you have 2 pockets. They are 4 3/4 by 4 2/8. And then 2 flips, 2 small flips. They are 3 1/2 by 4 inches. Okay, so here's our main flip. And a lot of what we just went over goes on top of this flip. So this is going to go on the top here. I always turn my stuff upside down. And you want to stay about 1/8 of an inch away from your fold line, which is on this side here. Okay. Press that down. Then we're going to put our 2 pockets down below. Going to need our glue for that. You could put tape on the bottom of your pocket, but just know that when you go to stick in a tag or something, it'll get stuck at the bottom. That's why it's best to use glue. Make sure your glue is open. Putting just a small amount of glue on the bottom. You don't have to overdo it. There we go. Okay, there's our little pocket there. One more little pocket. It is so hot out here. We are in the 80s, and it's evening, and it is still in the 80s, which is pretty normal for New Mexico, but I still have the right to complain about the heat. Right? We can complain all we want about where we live when it's too hot. Never really have complaints about it being too cold, although it's gotten cold really bad once. But Okay. Alright, so I have my small flip on top and my 2 pockets down below. I do want to put a magnet here. Oh. Okay, get some tape. Do a 1/2 inch from the edge for your magnet. Okay, and then press down. Okay, now we have a closure for that. You're going to flip your flip over, and you're going to put down one of your small tuck spots. And I'm just going to use glue for this because it's pretty tiny, and tape will just stick all over whatever you tuck in here. You don't want that to happen. So. Clean up that glue. It dries clear, so you don't have to do a whole lot of cleaning up, but you don't want a bunch of lumps and bumps everywhere either. Okay. I want to put my flips on top of these pockets. So it's going to go like that. Turn this over. Get this up to the edge as best as you can. Burnish that down real good. And we'll put a magnet on that. Let's go ahead and do the same for the other side. Burnish down real good. Okay.
How many kids you got?
I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. Let's go ahead and get some magnets for our 2 flips. Again, you want to just pull off 2 pieces of double-sided tape. Grab one of your magnets and put it on the inside of the flip, a 1/2 inch away from the edge. like so. Take your second piece of tape and hold it down over the magnet you put down. Drop your other magnet. Now it's stuck on there, and you can just press it down. There, that's done. And we'll work on this other side and do the same thing. Now both sides are done. Okay, so this is all magnetized. We got our little tuck spot here. Then we have the opposite page that we're working on, which is this one. So this is going to go onto the edge like so. We'll get that done. It's been so hot, we already have flies, which is very annoying. But I had to leave the doors open because it's so beautiful outside. Okay, make sure that you're up straight. You're not putting your paper upside down. Perfect. Alright, now we can put our next little tuck spot on this side. And remember, we're just using glue for that. Okay. Perfect. Now the way I want this to close is, I think I'm going to go ahead and use magnets. We'll use some smaller magnets. Yeah. Got some. Yeah. I'll go ahead and use these smaller ones. I need to use them up anyway. As soon as I get them unmagnetized. And I did cut my paper, so we'll go right into putting the paper on as soon as I get, I'm going to use a bigger magnet. I can't get those tiny ones apart. Okay. On this one, you want to try to get the magnet right in the center of the paper. So, right in the center, so that the paper you put on here can cover both sides of the magnet. There. There we go. Okay. Magnets are on there. I love the tuck spots, still leaving plenty of room for photos. You got lots of interaction going on this. So let's get our paper. These are the colors I picked out. This goes underneath here. I may have cut it too big. Yeah. I'll cut it down a little bit. And then these two go on here. Then we have these that go on to the small flips here. And then these go on the inside. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this cut down properly. Get that cut down. So I figure flies are nature's way of saying welcome spring. That's all I'm saying. Okay. That's pretty. Okay. Then we have our small flip here. That's going to be this brown. Alright. It's pretty. Then we have this side here. And that's going to be this piece. And turn it this way. Yeah. You could turn it any way you want. I just want the 55 to face downward. Then we have our little flips. One and two, so two over here, one over here. Or I'm gonna need an extra flip. So I'm gonna put the pink polka dot on the top. That goes on the top. I'm gonna put flowers here. And then I need two more for here. So let's see what we got. We'll go to our scraps. I can use this. So I will just cut this down using these. Okay, this is number one. Number two. Okay, cut that down. Ink these up. Okay. Okay, let's go with the top first. Glue these down. Ah. A little gung-ho with the glue there. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get these boys on. This one's on. Now we gotta fix our tape. Number 2. There we go. Okay, go ahead and erase my numbers here. I just very lightly marked those. Okay. Now those are on top. These are on the bottom. Let's remove our tape backing. And again, I lightly marked this. It's going to go on number 2. Same with the other side. Okay, now we got our top portion. This is number 1 and number 2. I'm really having a joy with this tape today. It's got a mind of its own. Oh, Lord. Make sure not to put your paper on your crease line. It can definitely cause problems later on. Our next one. I don't think I've ever had this problem with my ATG gun before, so it's odd. Odd to say the least. Oh no. It just broke. Well, we are off to using glue again. We'll open her up and we will get the inside done, hopefully without causing issues. Get our little runner. It is number 2, so that's number 1. This is number 2. I got my fan on really high, but if you don't want your tape to dry too fast on you, put it on low. Put your fan on low and you'll be good to go. See, just enough to cover up the magnet, but not too much to get rid of your doiling paper here. Now let's make sure the paper I cut is going to fit in here. So I need to cut it down just a little bit. About 1/2 of an inch. And we'll ink that side up. Oh brother. By the time I get this on, my glue will dry. Yeah. So let's take our small spigot off. Put on a thicker bead of glue. And this should last a little longer. This glue dries so fast, guys. So just be careful that your project is completely glued. Okay. There we go. That's a mess. Okay. Better, better, better. Only thing about when you use the the large nozzle instead of the small nozzle. The large nozzle, it kind of warps the paper if you put too much glue on the paper. So I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch off of this one. Glue up this. Ink it up. There we go. Okay. Put our glue on. Ah. Come on, baby. Get up underneath there. Okay. Ah. Let's try it this way. All right. Oh, I love it. It turned out so pretty. I love the flips. I love the pockets. On the pockets, we have the tags from the book. And I think maybe something brown. Like that. And then something white. Like that. That works. And that holds this flip down as well. And then we'll have a couple in here. I'll do pink and gray. And then a couple over here. We'll do white and brown. I love those. I hope you guys enjoyed this page. If you did, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We would appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Have a great one. Bye.